Hi, beautiful, beautiful people. My name is Ty.
And I'm Christine.
And together we
Vibrate
higher. Today we are talking about how to love your body. From the Itty, Titty committee. We have learned to love our bodies after much work. So we're going to share our past experiences and talk about growing up and how we felt about our bodies as children. So you want to start and just tell your story?
Yeah, so as I was growing up, during like 4th and 5th grade, I started to gain a lot of weight. And that was because every time I would eat, my mom would be like, oh wow, you're eating. And she would encourage me and praise me for eating. And I was like, yeah, like, okay, I guess this is a good thing. I would just keep on eating and eating. And I gained so much weight. I was able to grab like a handful of like tummy fat in my stomach, and I was not comfortable with that. And so what I did was I started to be conscious of what I was eating. I wasn't eating any more bagel bite pizzas and hot pocket pizzas and
after school snacks.
Yeah, that's all I ate. And hot Cheetos, of course. That's like still something that I'm working on giving up.
2017.
Yeah.
Get you off of those.
Yeah, exactly. Slowly but surely I will get off of these hot Cheetos, because these hot Cheetos is almost running my life. You know, it's just a part of my life. Oh my gosh. But yes, I started running around the block, and then I realized that I started slimming down, and that was good. I was like, okay, cool. And then came middle school. I realized that all my friends started growing boobs, and there's the whole period thing that was going on, and I was over here like sprouted nipples, and I was just like where's the rest of my boobs?
I'm still looking at it. No, I'm just playing.
My boobs are just like, it's like super little, and I was just like, man, all my friends have really huge boobs. Where are my boobs? And like, I would be very self-conscious. And I remember I got my first bra, and I thought I would feel like more womanly, but I still had like those sprouted nipples. And I was like, man, like, what can I do? So I started stuffing my bra with socks, but I wouldn't go out with them. I would just imagine and envision myself with huge boobs, because I was so self-conscious. All the girls that I was surrounded with that had boobs, I would look at magazines with beautiful girls that had big boobs, and it was something that I really felt like I was struggling with as I was growing up. Yeah. Oh, and then came high school, and I had stretch marks, and I was like, man, like, I tried all kinds of different stretch mark removers that would remove the stretch marks on my thighs, and they were still there. It never worked. So that was definitely something that I've been struggling with as I was growing up. Well, what about you, Ty?
Super similar. So in elementary school, I wanted boobs as well. I wanted big boobs. I noticed that all of my friends were going through puberty, I'm gonna say around 4th or 5th grade, and I didn't get my period until like my first year of high school. I developed very slowly, so of course I had this admiration for like all of their advancing body parts. I'm like, I'm not getting any of this. Like, where is that at? And then because like sexuality was so celebrated, like I used to watch shows that I probably shouldn't have been watching that made me feel that cute wasn't a good thing, that sexy was a great thing. So I used to stuff my shirt as well, just at home, just because I liked the way it looked. I guess that's the way I thought it was supposed to look, to be a woman. I really struggled with that, and you know, my first year of high school, I still wasn't really developed, and I literally wore big sweatshirts every single day, regardless if it was hot. It could have been 110 degrees, and people would ask me like, aren't you really hot? And I really was, but I was so ashamed of my flat chest that I didn't wear regular shirts. So something I really struggled with. I also had stretch marks. They came at a rapid pace. I didn't lose weight, but I was like gaining weight and like developing in my hips, in my thighs, and yeah, like I felt like I wanted to cover it up. So even like my last year of high school, I was very insecure about it, and I like got these huge tattoos on my hips. Yeah, I didn't honor myself, and my back, like I had back breakouts, and I got this huge tattoo on my back to cover it. Now I love it. I love my tattoo. But yeah, I'm just realizing all of these insecurities that I had that I just felt like I should cover. And really, we should love ourselves fully and completely.
Exactly. When you love yourself, you don't care about what anyone else thinks about you. And I guess that's how you build your confidence. When you really, really love yourself and you embrace all that you have, whether you have big boobs or small boobs and curvy waists and hips, or
straight waist, straight hips.
Exactly.
Everything is absolutely beautiful and needs to be embraced. That's what all of our differences make us unique and beautiful. But I think that I learned to love my body just through a lot of self-work, feeling like I don't need to look like everybody else that's out there that is sexualized. Realizing that it's cool to be cute because I'm still sexy, because I feel that way. I feel very sexy. So knowing that internally and not just showing it externally, like I really feel like a beautiful person, and that makes me sexy. My intelligence makes me sexy. The way I carry myself makes me sexy. So I don't need to have the picturesque body to be sexy.
I most definitely agree.
Do you?
Yes, I sure do. And yeah, like if you really feel that love within yourself and all that, the beauty within yourself, then you really radiate that to other people. And it honestly, physicalness isn't what really matters in our lives. It's what really matters on the inside. And I know how typical that sounds, but that is definitely something that's very, very important, and that we like totally just like brush off to the side. So when you just love yourself within, and that takes a lot of self-work, because to be honest with you, like I'm still learning to love my body and loving myself, and I really am learning to embrace all my imperfections that I have. But you know what? That makes me who I am.
Absolutely. And you're not where you used to be mentally.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, you've totally grown and you totally embrace yourself. And there's days where I live in lack as well. Like, I wish I wasn't so bloated, but I probably shouldn't have ate all that gelato last night. But you know what? Yeah, it changes, but it's okay to have those moments. You just work through it.
Yeah,
you work through it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't let the social media fool you.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Good transition, girl.
Oh yeah, for real though. Like, okay, we see, oh my gosh, it's the social media is saturated with a bunch of beautiful women, and with these beautiful women comes like, you know, huge boobs, small waists, and big butts. But how many of them are even real? Like, you know, and it sucks because like the younger generation, all they see is like implants within the boobs and the butt. They're not like aware of like these surgeries, and so they see that as the beauty, the concept of beauty.
Totally.
And it really is not. It's all about loving yourself within.
Yeah, and a lot of these young girls that are seeing all of these fake bodies, they do know about these surgeries, and they feel at the age of 16 that they should be able to get new boobs and a new butt, and your body hasn't even developed yet, and your mind has not developed to where you can fully feel comfortable with yourself and realize like, wow, I'm putting something in my body that's going to be there forever. That's going to be a huge regret later on. Something to think about. Yeah, media plays a huge part. All of these unrealistic bodies that are displayed. Like, let's give an example, and we all know,
I know
damn well,
I know who.
that Kim Kardashian's body is not real. Like, and what's her, and not
Kylie,
not her too. Oh my God, her too.
Yeah,
No, but Chloe. like their legs are like this and then their butt is like this. Like that makes no sense. Nobody's body is built that way, and your body didn't look like that 5 years ago.
Yeah, so don't feel like you have to attain all these unrealistic goals, okay? It doesn't make you less of a woman for not having huge boobs or a huge butt. Just really love yourself. And I'm going to acknowledge this so much because I've had to learn this after years and years of living. Like, I really have to love myself in order to really like succeed and just prosper in so many different ways.
Absolutely. And also, I used to have this idea that if I didn't have this bodacious body, that I wasn't going to find somebody that would love me completely. They would always be looking at other women. Until I did find somebody, and like my ex, he loved my body, and that helped me embrace my body as well. You will find somebody that is going to love you for exactly who you are. So you don't need to alter yourself just so you can find your mate. That self-love, it plays a huge role in how you feel about yourself and how you feel about your body. Outside of our mind and changing our perspective, we also really take care of ourselves. So, you know, if you are looking to love your body more and you feel like you need a change and you feel like you want to feel good physically, find a form of exercise that works for you. And really listen to your body too. Like, my favorite form of exercise at this time in my life is yoga, and I love walking long distance in nature, exploring.
In nature, baby.
In nature, baby. You know, like I said, listen to your body, because a few months back when I was like going through a traumatic time and I was going through a breakup, I would run with the running group, and I would run like 8 miles a night. And at that time, that's what my body needed. Right now, that's not what it needs. And I haven't like fluctuated in weight. Like, I'm still the same weight. I eat really healthy. So I still feel really good, and I'm honoring my body. So what's your form of exercise?
So lately what I've been doing is jogging around the neighborhood. I would wake up, change my clothes, and just start running, just because I know that I need energy to like really go throughout my whole entire body, and running helps me with that. And I realize that it also enhances my mood. So just getting your body to move is really good for your soul and for your whole energy, to be honest. Like, I didn't realize that if you just sit there, your energy kind of just gets stuck and it doesn't really move, and that's what kind of like creates all these like lower frequencies within yourself. It doesn't make you feel good, and you want to be able to just move your body so that you can get to the energy that you want to.
Absolutely.
Get to.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think the goal in exercising is to be skinny. It's not. It's to energetically feel good physically and mentally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exercising clears a lot of blockages. So many things you could do.
Yeah.
Another thing to honor your body is to nourish it with nutrient-dense foods. So no hot Cheetos.
No.
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
should treat yourself every once in a while, but have 70% of your diet at least be healthy, nutrient-dense foods. Like 70% of my diet is plant-based. Fruits and veggies. You want to make sure that you're regular. You want to make sure that you feel good. You feel electric. Like, the only way you're going to feel that way is by putting higher vibed foods into your body.
Yep. And I remember when I had the 7-day vegan challenge, and I was just eating a plant-based diet, and I felt so good. Oh man, like my body was feeling great, and my mood was feeling great. I was just vibing super duper high because I was just ingesting all these wonderful foods in my body. So yeah, I'm going to be honest, I do need to work on my health, but I know what makes me feel good, and I know having a plant-based diet really just sets it off for me.
And that's not a standard for everybody. Just eat the foods that you know are healthy for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the last thing we're gonna do, which has helped me a lot, is the I love my body exercise. And maybe you guys can practice this at home as well. So it's just a matter of you being there in front of the mirror. So bare face, completely naked, And a lot of the times I had to force myself to stare at my body. Like I would kind of like run out the shower and put my clothes on real quick so I didn't have to like really focus. But yeah, just standing in front of the mirror and naming all the things you love about your body. So we'll practice in front of you. We're not gonna be naked.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to talk about all the parts of my body that I love. So, I love my cat eyes. I love my smile. I love my curvy hips. I love my jiggly booty. And I love my juicy thighs.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. I love my nipples. I love my collarbones. I love my ears.
I love your ears too.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. I love my lips. I love the way I don't know what to call this, but it makes this like wannabe dimple thing, and I love that. Every time like I smile,
You have a little indent.
Yeah, like a little indent right here. I love my fingers. I have like piano hands or something like that. Yeah.
You have great hands.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mhm.
I love my ankles. I used to hate my toes. Oh my gosh, I used to hate my toes. I forgot to mention that. But I'm learning to love my toes. My weird toes.
Same. That's definitely like a little toxic thought that I have in my head about my toes as well.
Yeah.
So we'll work on that together.
Yeah, definitely. And I love my dark knees. I have really dark knees, so yeah, let's just embrace our bodies.
Let's do it.
Love it and not make ourselves feel really shitty about our bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so we're gonna close off with that. We love you. We love your beautiful, beautiful body. And don't forget to vibrate.
Higher, higher, baby.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at You Can Vibrate Higher. And at
And you can follow me on at Ducky143.
and at Purple Goat. PURPL Goat.
Love you guys. Thank you so much. Just feeling a little nibbly.
Nibbler. So funny.
Because like it hurts. Oh, ugh!
What?
A pepperoni nipples.